Very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. On out there with MP. And it's Green. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Livingston in at the 5 down low. Now Doncic following the three-point attempt by MP. A nice shot by Doncic.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
MP against Doncic. MP outside. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And easy 2 points on the layup.
A great execution, and MP always willing to dish that rock.
Here's Hardy. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Bagley. MP against Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Free throws good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size, he's got skill, he can get downhill, he mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
MP finds Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so here is Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
MP outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And so it's Dallas with him after the Bulls pick up 2.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP looking around. Ingram setting a pick for MP. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And with an off-the-charts wingspan, Ingram's effective at using his length to finish at the rim.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hardy passes to Doncic. Over MP. They get the rebound. Here's Bagley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
MP against Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and slam dunk by Ingram.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Now Doncic, 7 points in the game. Driving in, and Doncic throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's MP. The Mavericks making the shot. Bulls moving the ball around. Green with a screen on Doncic. MP with it. Picked up by Bagley. Green kicks to MP. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Doncic, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for Chicago. Green, the pass to MP. Green, the screen. MP dishes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Boy, how hard is Draymond Green to handle in the pick and roll? And it doesn't matter whether he's the guy handling the basketball or in this instance, he's the guy rolling to the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 2 to the middle. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're still holding tough in that 5th position. Still trying to climb the ladder.
And checking out Chicago, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic because he's one of the most prolific, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Doncic. A 24-point outing in their last game against Portland.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Now MP. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Ingram passes to MP. Bagley with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Chicago leading. MP outside. Here he goes. On the wing, MP. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 6.
Always ready to strike. Mr. MP needs the ball, and once he gets it, he's getting to his shot quickly.
Here's Harden, still without a basket. Passes to Okoro. Here's Lively. Now here's Okoro. Pass to Hardy. 4 on the shot clock. Over Brown. Hardy, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Inside. And the basket by Livingston. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Fox, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Levine's checked in. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Levine. The pass to Fox. 5 to shoot. sinks the three-pointer.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now, here's MP. He's got 6. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine. Another highlight reel finish.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Hardy, still scoreless. Lively the pass to Fox. Green against Bagley. From deep three-point land, Okoro shot is off. Chicago leading by 6. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And that one's good. Hardy.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. A 3 from MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at Chicago. Mavericks trail by 4. Fox with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Pass to Hardy. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Levine. Bagley against Green. Bagley, no good. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And the first one at the line is good. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor. On a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
Fox, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. MP outside. Levine sets the screen for MP. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Hardy. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Vanderbilt with the screen. There's the triple. Takes it inside. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Catching up now on the change. Will go for a different look here. Livingston's checked in for Lyles. Draymond Green comes in for Levine. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And MP subbed in for Markelle Fultz. That's good from Okoro.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
So for Chicago right now, they've got MP. Brandon Ingram's out there with Green. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Livingston in at the center filling out the middle.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Outside, Bagley. Passes it to Lively. Kicks to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley with a screen on Ingram. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Brown.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Mavericks trail by 11. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Bulls with... Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, no surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. We knew they had championship DNA before the start of the season, and right now they're showing that they can possibly get to the championship rounds.
When you have the roster they have, health permitting, you expect them to be number 1.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking engaged, involved. They have great chemistry out there.
Yeah, you can see these guys enjoying playing together. That makes everything easier. Practice, traveling, all of it.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Doncic out there with Hardy. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Bagley. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's an 18-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. Pass to Lively. From 11 feet away, Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To the paint, here's Livingston, and they pick up 2. Livingston's got 7 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the ball at 42%. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's the three-point bomb. He's got 17.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
MP against Doncic. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Livingston's got 4 points in the quarter.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
There's the pass to Okoro. Shoots over Ingram. Okoro shot is off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Oh, great ball movement there.
For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now, here's Hardy. He's covered by Brown. Outside, Bagley. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hardy, and they get it. They get it again. Doncic. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Doncic has got 19 points.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Feeds to Bagley. Over Green. Bagley, no good. For Chicago, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hardy passes to Okoro. Here's Lively. Clock at 6. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Doncic. Bagley with a screen on MP. Takes a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect. Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
The 3 and the rejection by MP. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Brandon Ingram.
And looking at his offensive numbers,
Trail by 14. So the Bulls 5 right now. Zach LaVine is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's MP. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 guard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ingram setting a pick for MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And it's Doncic missing. The Bulls leading by 17. Brogdon kicks to MP. Brogdon a screen on Doncic. MP passes to Brogdon. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside for Martin. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Yeah, these defenders had better
on shooting.
Fox passes to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The three from MP. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic against MP. Doncic.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. So the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean,
Let's go, MP! That's how you do it. Game time, baby.
Over here.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
We locked in.
They should name player of the month after you, if we're being honest.